Hi, it's Dominique Barbie here, and today I am going to go over how to buy Bitcoin. I have been getting a lot of questions about it, and my hand is actually hurting because I've been typing and voicemailing and doing all this stuff because so many people don't know about Bitcoin. So basically, Bitcoin is crypto money. It's like basically money that can only be held like online, pretty much. And what happens is it grows and fluctuates like stocks. If you're familiar with stocks, if you get Bitcoin, if you hold it, and it can go up. Basically, it started at about 9 cents or something like that, and it has grown to over $1,500 since this video. It just reached the all-time high today. So I want to just show you a little bit. I'm not going to go take it too far, and then I'm going to show you how to create a wallet so you will not be confused. Also, you want to do research. Just Google what is Bitcoin and all that good stuff. Right now, I'm just going to go over what is a wallet because most people don't know what it is, and they really need to get some Bitcoin because it's going to be the future of money. Japan just legalized it, as everyone uses Bitcoin in Japan, and it's really, really big right now. Cryptocurrency is really huge right now.
You're being left behind, buddy.
Yeah, that's my husband in the background saying don't get left behind. So I was just going to show this a little bit so I'll give you a brief overview of what's going on.
Remove the telephone jack and plug it into this box here, the modem. I then take another wire from the modem and plug it in where the telephone was. I can then switch on the modem. It's now telling me to phone up the main personal computer.
It's a very simple connection to make.
Extremely simple. I'm now waiting for the computer to answer me. And
Things are starting to happen.
things are starting to happen.
Why did you buy a computer?
Well, I was very interested in the new technology and didn't want to be left behind. I don't think it's only for the youngsters at school now. I think us older ones will have to learn a lot about it.
What is the internet anyway?
Internet is that massive computer network, the one that's becoming really big now.
What do you mean? That's big? How does one know? What do you write to it like mail?
No, a lot of people use it to communicate. I guess they communicate with NBC writers, producers. Allison, can you explain what internet is?
The world is in financial disarray. Currencies failing, economies in wild flux, jobs being lost. But what if you could build an entirely new economy, one specifically designed for the digital realm? Well, that is the dream behind Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, for those of you who don't know, is an electronic online currency that was created in 2009. It was made by someone who did it under the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto.
Like any economy, you don't want too much too fast, because then the value of your currency drops, or so slow that your economy grounds to a halt. It's designed to be a self-stabilizing economy. Whether it actually is that way though, well that is a little bit more complicated.
Because some people have said, hey, Bitcoin is the answer to those problems. Are you a believer?
Well, Bitcoin is exciting because it shows how cheap it can be. Bitcoin is better than currency in that you don't have to be physically in the same place. And, of course, for large transactions, currency can get pretty inconvenient.
And what is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a currency on the internet.
I sent 100 euros worth of Bitcoin from here in Tokyo directly to you guys through this camera, through the network, through the TV, right into your home. If I had tried to do that, send you the money with a traditional bank, it would have taken several days and probably cost 30 euros. I just did it right now with Bitcoin instantly, basically for free, and didn't have to ask anybody for permission. I didn't need a bank, I didn't need a government, I didn't need anybody. I just needed myself and you and our smartphones to do it. That's the power of Bitcoin.
This community is switching to what they think is a better monetary system. A system in which banks are no longer needed because payments can be made directly from one person to another.
Bitcoin is fundamentally different because in Bitcoin, you don't owe anyone anything and no one owes you anything. It is not a system based on that. It is a system based on ownership. And no one can censor it, no one can seize it, no one can freeze it.
It's November the 2nd, 2008, just 6 weeks after the Lehman Brothers collapse. And all over the world, there are panicked debates about how to save the banks.
Then, on a little visited web forum for cryptographers, a document appears in which a completely new monetary system is proposed. The visionary author calls himself Satoshi Nakamoto.
These were the darkest days of the financial crisis. So that to me suggests a very clever mind that saw an opportunity, the perfect opportunity to introduce a new radical technology and a new radical approach to money and finance at just the right moment when people would be very open to making this big shift that's required to adopt a new currency.
What's exciting for me is like a global economy. Right now we say we have a global economy, but I can't take $1 and give it to you in the Netherlands and then you know what to do with it, right? You would have to go and change it to your native currency. And when you kind of eliminate that step, and I can just send you one form of payment and you can send me a product in a matter of seconds, that starts to change things from a global perspective.
How could this digital coin invented by this Satoshi Nakamoto become hundreds of times more valuable than the dollar? And why do enthusiasts like Roger Fear want the world to switch to bitcoins?
I'm giving every single person here 1,000 yen worth of bitcoins, which is like $8 and something cents.
Back in the early days, you know, I get phone calls from my buddies, oh, hey man, I lost 10,000 bitcoins because my computer blew up, right? Back then, one bitcoin was less than a penny, right? So nobody cared. They lost $10. I don't care, right? Now 10,000 bitcoins, that's $5 million. That's a big deal, right?
I think a lot of people are underestimating the way in which Bitcoin, the blockchain, are going to change the power structures of society in general. I mean, I grew up in the U.S. and I see all these people like, yeah, nuke everybody in the Middle East and kill them all. And then they have the former Secretary of State Madeleine Albright on 60 Minutes, one of the most popular news shows in the U.S. And they asked her, they said, like, there's reports that more than 500,000 Iraqi children have died as a direct result of U.S. sanctions. And she looks back at her with a straight face and she goes, it was a really tough decision, but I think that it was worth it. Worth murdering 500,000 kids because of what the government did? And I apologize for crying, but it just disgusts me from my core when I see government people murdering people around the world. It's not just theoretical, these are real people with real lives. And it's real people, and Bitcoin has the power to undermine everything they're doing to people around the world. And I'm sorry for shouting, but it just disgusts me what these people in government do. And they do it through central banking and through the control of the money supply, and Bitcoin takes that away from them.
Bitcoin and things like it is the equivalent of the red pill, okay? We are entering a completely world of uncharted water right now.
Have you made any investments in Bitcoin?
So, I mean, I own Bitcoin in my hedge fund, I own Bitcoin in my fund, I own Bitcoin in my private account. It is a huge deal. It's a huge, huge, huge deal. Because what you're talking about right now is for the next 3 to 5 years, an unbelievably better store of value. It is gold 2.0.
I think this is a currency that's really going to work eventually.
Well, I think it is working, and there will be other currencies like it that may be even better. But in the meantime, there's a big industry around Bitcoin, and people have made fortunes out of Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, there is no Bitcoin company, there is no Bitcoin building, there's not even a Bitcoin server anywhere that you can shut down. It is completely distributed. That's what's unique about Bitcoin. It is, for the first time, a way for the two of us to exchange value online without a third-party intermediary. Until the invention of Bitcoin, for you and me to exchange money online, we had to employ a third party, like PayPal, like Visa, like MasterCard. Right? And we live in the 21st century. If we want to have a video call to China, we can do that for free. But to send a couple $100, which is essentially just ones and zeros being moved around, costs 5% plus takes over a day.
Bitcoin is exciting because it shows how cheap it can be. Bitcoin is better than currency in that you don't have to be physically in the same place. And of course, for large transactions, currency can get pretty inconvenient.
You'll see Bitcoin trading at 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000. Rick Fogbini does an excellent analysis. He predicts that Bitcoin will capture between 1 and 10% of the global forex market, which implies a price of between $100,000 to $1 million per Bitcoin. Most of the people who are on the sidelines not buying Bitcoin today will start to buy Bitcoin when it gets over 1,000, and then a greater percentage of people will definitely plow into Bitcoin when it starts to get over 10,000.
All right. That's enough of that. And that, if you heard that last comment, what he said, that is happening now. That is exactly what's happening. When it was about $1,000, everyone started to get Bitcoin, and some people were still not aware of Bitcoin, and now it is worth over $1,500 as of this video. So just imagine if you get some now. So basically, I'm going to show you how to get Bitcoin, and here are a few sites right here. One is blockchain.info. Okay, I put it right here. First, you have to create a wallet. That's the main thing. Okay, you want to create a wallet, and this is basically what holds the Bitcoin. Okay, the places you can do that is from Coinbase. Okay, if you use this link right here, you get $10 in Bitcoin free. Okay, I will also put it in the description. If you just go to the regular site, you will you won't get the free $10. Okay, so you create a wallet. You can use Coinbase or blockchain.info or Zappo.com. And then you can Google more. There's other places too, of course, but you need the wallet first, okay? So what I'm going to do is just go to blockchain.info or Coinbase. You just create a wallet, put in your email, password, all that good stuff. And once you do that, I'm just going to go into my account. Alright, once you do that, you're going to be inside your account. In blockchain.info, you can't buy Bitcoin. You can only send right here. The way you send is basically kind of like an email, but you just you have to ask for their wallet address where you're sending it to, because it needs somewhere to go. And then you just type in the USD amount or the Bitcoin amount, and then you write a memo, click next step, and send. It's very simple. To receive Bitcoin, like if you need to receive Bitcoin from somewhere, or if you join a program and you need to add your wallet so they know where to pay you, this is how you receive Bitcoin, and you get your wallet address. Everything is based off of these wallet addresses. And then you just give them your wallet address. Pretty much, it's very simple. This is where you see how much you have, okay? It goes in decimals because one Bitcoin is worth about $1,545 as of this video. And then you see how it says 0.78 is $1,208. Here's how you see your transactions right here. Okay. As you can see, I have a lot of activity going on. So, I just had a bunch of Bitcoin in here, but I sent it to a different address. I have multiple addresses. Okay, and here's a hash ID. If you want to verify if someone like sent you money or something, you just click this little thing right here. When it says 0 out of 3 confirmations, when it gets to 3, that means it's just, sent the money. Here's how you get a hashtag ID if someone wants to find out if you actually sent money to their wallet. And this is the hash ID. If you sent money to someone and they say they don't see it, you just go here, you just click this, give this to them, and then it'll show if it's confirmed or not. Okay, I'm not going to get too much into that, but this is basically how you create a wallet. As you can see, we have many transactions and received, and then we go in and out. With Bitcoin, there's a Visa card. Yes, it's cryptocurrency, but you can change it into cash, which you really don't want to do because it's raising so high. That is basically like sending and receiving. But if you want to buy Bitcoin, I'm going to give you an example of that too. I have to log in my other account. Alright, here's my other account. This is Coinbase. You do the same thing. You use the link in the description if you want to get free Bitcoin, $10. Once you buy $100 worth, you get free $10. If you use my link in the description, you basically just create an account the same way for Coinbase. And then if you want to buy, you have to click buy. Okay, and then you add your card. If you use your bank account, they take about 6 to 7 or 10 days or something like that. If you use your If you use your debit card, a bank debit card, if you add that, it'll prompt you to add that. You would just basically add your debit card and it comes in your account instant. Once you add your bank account, you just buy. Right here, you just put in the USD amount, or you can, if you know the Bitcoin amount, you just type in that, and it shows you how much USD it's worth right here, and then you just click buy. Okay, that's how you buy on Coinbase. It's really simple. It's like riding a bike. If no one shows you how to ride a bike, you're not gonna know. And then if you want to send on Coinbase, you just get that wallet address. Remember that wallet address I was telling you about? You need that wallet address to send money. Or if they have a Coinbase, you can use their email. And then you just type in the Bitcoin amount. If you see Bitcoin right here, that means that's Bitcoin. So it's going to say like $1,500. You see what I mean? It's like $1,500. But if you change it to USD, if you don't know the price, you can just type in 10. And that's $10. So make sure you change it, because someone the other day was trying to send $10 and they put 10. That was like 15,000 in Bitcoin. If you want to request and they have Coinbase, you can just put this right here and do the same thing. You can request money. If you want to find your wallet address on Coinbase, you just go to Tools. You just click Create a New Address, and it'll create a new address for you. And then you just put a label, and then they'll give you an address. And this is your address to receive money. Okay? And you just go to dashboard if you want to see. Here are other coins on here too that are very popular. This one just made it on here, which is awesome. I invested in that, and I have Ethereum too. I have all of these. This basically just, you know, they're doing really well. So that's how you buy, okay, on Coinbase. If you can't use Coinbase, what you have to do is use any of these. If you're in Australia or New Zealand, you can use Cointree.com. India, ZPay, UnoPay, Philippines, Coins.ph, Singapore, Coinhco.com, and then I'll put this in the description too. You can also go to localbitcoins.com and go there and then just buy from there. They will give you specific instructions on how to buy on localbitcoins.com. Let's see. Localbitcoins.com. Okay, you just pick somewhere, type in the amount. You need to buy 100 United States. Just search, and then you see they tell you the payment method that they want. Western Union. These people accept Dash, Ethereum. See very other popular coins. This one accepts a cashier's check. You just click buy. Choose the one you want. You need 100. You have to sign up. And then it says exchanging Western Union USD to Bitcoin. Payment is only possible in the operational days. And it just has instructions. You just follow the instructions. I don't want to go too far along in there. And then the other way is you can buy with a credit or debit card on cex.io. You can go to buy.bitcoin.com, and you can go to coinmama.com. Also, you can buy from a friend. If you know someone who has Bitcoin, you can buy from them as well. They will give you instructions, okay? But remember, you need a wallet first, because they need somewhere to send it, and these are basically the places to get a wallet, okay? Coinbase blockchain, you'll be set up. It's free, and then you have to just buy it, and these are the ways to buy it. Once you buy it, it will pop up in your account, and you'll see it. And then if you need to use it for something, you just click send or buy or whatever. If you're in blockchain, you just send or request if they need your ID to send you some if you buy. Because when you buy, you're going to need this address. Okay, if you're in Coinbase, you're going to need tools, this address, create a new address or whatever. Okay, that's the best I can explain it for now. If you have any questions, I'll leave my contact information in the information below, and I hope that helped you guys. All right, that's all for now. Bye.